Heat. Kaziranga, a land where predators have no refuge. This is not an empty wasteland, but the living pulse of nature in India's northeast. A place where every gust of wind and every bead of dew add their notes to the endless symphony of life. Each dawn, white mist rolls in, veiling the wide plains. Within that haze move the hushed steps of hunters, and the watchful gaze of prey not far away. A Bengal tiger crouches under the dense canopy, waiting with patience, ready to strike like lightning at the faintest weakness. Yet danger does not only walk the earth, it soars above. High in the drifting clouds, a predator surveys silently, measured and exact, prepared to strike in an instant. It is the crowned eagle, ruler of the skies. Its wings carve the rules of survival. Its cry echoes across the heavens, and the whisper of tall grass carries its presence into memory. Hidden among dark leaves, its brown plumage blends with shadow. White specks on its back shimmer like fleeting meteors in the night. Its gaze cuts sharp in the pale light, a quiet warning to challengers. Those eyes do not merely watch. They read every twitch, every breath within the grass dot. What sets it apart is the gentle lift of its head, tilted slightly back, matched with that cold, commanding stare, giving it a proud air, as if it has forever stood on the thin edge of life and death without faltering. The crowned eagle embodies calm, wisdom, and flawless accuracy. In this realm where mistakes cost blood, it masks every weakness. From the subtle tremor of grass, like the earth's quiet sigh, it has already found its target. A snake glides across dew-damp ground, moving with a fluid grace. The serpent is quick yet unhurried. Above, the eagle clings to the tree's rough bark, legs as firm as iron. The wind shifts the branches, but it remains still. Time flows, breezes change, and below, the snake continues its smooth, water-like glide. Each time the snake pauses, the crowned eagle narrows its gaze, gauging every distance and each faint beat of its prey's heart. No thrill, no haste, only cold, steady patience. Then, in a flash, it dives. Its claws pierce and hold the serpent tight. The snake writhes, twisting in desperate futility. Its shadow stretches across the grass, marking the end of a fragile life and a stark reminder of nature's unforgiving law. In Kaziranga, every second is a trial, and victory is never guaranteed. Soon, the forest sinks back into calm. Yet life here never ceases. The early summer breeze carries the forest's fragrance, weaving gently through the canopy. The struggle for existence softens into a quieter, deeper rhythm. Not the harsh cries of talons striking flesh, but the softer voice of courtship, echoing from the tallest branches of Kaziranga's trees. On a dry limb reaching toward the sky, a male bird spreads its wings and lifts its head proudly. No loud song or clamorous noise, yet the whole forest hears its presence. High in the open winds, two birds draw close. Every motion is as light as breath, every glance as though yearning to merge, fragile in its balance between sky and earth. But the crowned eagle is not the sole ruler of the heavens. As it slips back into the shadowy cover of thick leaves, another steps forward to take its place. It is the changeable hawk built to adapt, shaped by the forest's endless variety. Unlike the regal eagle, it does not command with grandeur, but with agility. It carries no ornate crest, no striking colors, yet its composure and quiet boldness command respect. Instead of traditional majesty, its slim frame bears dark bands across chest and belly, a mark of elegance and power with every spread of wings. Its deep brown eyes, calm and reflective, hold the glow of the forest like still water catching light. Yet within, it hides a restless storm. The changeable hawk eagle is unlike most raptors. Its plumage blends white with deep shades of brown, no two birds identical, yet all driven by the same deadly patience. Unlike the crowned eagle that waits in stillness, it glides along the forest's edge, drifting above the canopy like a whisper of wind. Every bush, every clearing is scanned with unwavering accuracy, noting each subtle motion of its prey. With a single beat of its wings, its talons fall like a final verdict. Its menu is broad and unpredictable: small birds, reptiles, snakes, flying squirrels, bats, even young monkeys. Any lapse in awareness may seal a creature's fate. It strikes with more than speed, wielding absolute precision. Wide wings and sickle-shaped claws make it not just a hunter, but a regulator of balance in Kaziranga's heights. Every rodent caught, every fledgling taken, threads into the larger harmony of the wild. Yet even a master of the air bows to ancient instinct. When the season for breeding arrives, it seeks not the low canopy like the short-toed eagle, but the tallest crowns, once chosen by guardians of the forest in ages past. There, where the wind howls fiercely, it builds its nest of heavy branches, woven with roots and leaves, sometimes rising a full meter-high dot when the nest is secure. The displays begin. The male rules the skies with sweeping dives and powerful climbs, wings stretched wide and crest lifted proudly. After pairing, the female lays a single egg, and together they guard it tirelessly, for danger lurks at every turn dot. If the crowned eagle is silence incarnate, then the changeable hawk eagle is the warrior of the open heavens, swift in the chase, relentless in defense. In Kaziranga's skies, they stand unrivaled. Here, power belongs only to those who can endure and prevail. Namibia, a land of fire, sand, and silence. A place where existence itself feels like defiance. By day, the blistering sun sears the earth, while by night, the bitter cold hardens everything it touches. There are no vast forests for refuge, no rivers flowing endlessly, only dunes of crimson dust and a barren harshness that tests all who enter. Yet even here, life endures. Among the shifting sands walk the phantoms of the desert, a pride of lions forged by hunger and heat, true rulers of this unforgiving world. Unlike their relatives of the Serengeti or Masai Mara, these lions are slimmer, their legs longer, their paws broader, built perfectly to cross the sinking sands with quiet mastery. Their pale coats blend almost seamlessly with the red soil, transforming them into unseen hunters of the desert. But in this wasteland, survival depends not only on strength, it demands patience and cunning. With no great herds of buffalo or antelope to pursue, these desert ghosts travel for miles each day, drawing life from the blood of their prey and the dew gathered on leaves at dawn dot. As the first rays of sunlight strike the dunes, tall silhouettes rise from the withered shrubs. A herd of giraffes drifts across the desert, their golden hides shimmering under the early light, merging with the sands. They gather around one of the few remaining trees, stretching their long necks to pluck fresh leaves with nimble, curling tongues. A soft wind carries the scent of dust and dry shrubs through the air. The peace does not last. From the horizon, the lions emerge silent, patient, waiting. They do not rush. They measure every move, every opening. When a lone giraffe steps aside from the herd, the decision is made. The hunters fan out, slipping through brittle grass like shadows. A crack of sound breaks the silence, startling the giraffe dot. In that instant, the lions surge forward, moving as one, igniting a chase across the burning sands, a battle of endurance, speed, and survival in the desert's heart. The sun climbs high, casting fierce light across the crimson dunes. Beneath the scorching heat, the lion pride feeds on its hard-won prize. There is no conflict, no rush, only calm discipline, as if each member understands the harsh code of the desert. When the feast ends, they lie stretched upon the hot sand, breathing steadily, savoring a fleeting peace before darkness claims the land. By the time the sun begins to sink toward the horizon, the pride has vanished into the vastness, leaving only bones and scraps scattered across the ground. Soon, dark-winged shadows circle above. Vultures descend silently, their curved beaks working with patient precision. Without sound or struggle, they strip the remains, restoring balance to this barren wilderness dot. As twilight spreads a gentle glow across the dunes, another procession appears. Massive gray silhouettes advance quietly over the sands, Namibia's desert elephants, masters of survival in a place where few can endure. Unlike their cousins of the lush savannas, these giants are taller, their legs longer, their feet broader, shaped to walk the soft earth with ease. Their pale skin reflects the burning sun, helping them withstand its relentless glare. Most astonishing of all is their ability to endure days without a steady supply of water, an adaptation born of centuries in this desolate land. The herd moves in silence, each heavy step pressing deep into the shimmering ground. Leading them is a wise matriarch, ears fanning away insects, while calves and younger kin follow close behind. But their march is not only for survival, it is a journey repeated for generations. A path carved into memory and blood dot. After countless miles beneath the punishing sun, they finally reach a hidden waterhole nestled among the dunes. Though modest in size, it sustains life for miles around. The surface glitters in the fading light, a rare jewel cradled in sand, the heart of an entire desert realm. Zebras lower their heads to drink, their reflections shimmering on the water's surface. The gentle splash of hooves, the trickle of water, and the whisper of wind through brittle shrubs weave a rare moment of calm. But the stillness is deceiving. Beneath the thin shade of scattered trees, pale golden shapes linger in silence. The lions are already here. They do not rush forward. They wait, eyes sharp, patient, searching for weakness in the herd's defense. At this watering place, every drop of life is shadowed by the presence of death. Then, a fragile mistake breaks the calm. A young elephant drifts away from the safety of its family. The lead lion's gaze ignites. A subtle sign passes through the pride. Instantly, they fan out, their paws gliding soundlessly over the sand. Each step is measured, every look locked on the young prey. Then the silence shatters, a roar explodes into the air as one lion leaps, claws digging deep, teeth sinking into thick hide. The elephant's desperate cry pierces the desert, echoing across the dunes. More lions join, their strength overwhelming. The calf thrashes, its cries raw with agony, trapped in a circle of predators. Beneath the burning sun, the hunt turns swiftly to a feast. The lions bow their heads, feeding without frenzy, their quiet discipline showing how ordinary death has become in this merciless land. Far away, another sound rises, a roar of grief. It is not the hunters, but the herd. The elephants cry out, voices rolling like thunder across the blazing sands, heavy with loss. Under the harsh light, they stand unmoving, a silent wall of sorrow carved against the desert. Here, where every moment is a battle between life and death, sorrow cuts deeper than words can reach. Time may dull the pain, but the journey endures. In the red sands, the story of survival continues etched